Whoop, there we go. Hey, what's going on, everyone? Hope you're having a fantastic weekend. I hope the weekend has been great to you, whether you've been working or enjoying the 2 days off. And we are back again tonight. And this time it is just myself, just little old lonely Sig. No daughter in tow tonight. And we will be playing again Let's Go Pikachu until we collect all 8 badges and finish that storyline. And I've had a few people leaving the chat and messages and all that stuff about why I'm only stopping at 8 and why I'm not doing the Elite Four. And it's simple. While they may be part of the overall story, they're not part of the core story. And I know that's very debatable. I know I'm going to get some unwanted hate for that, and that's fine. So what I said, the 8 gym badges are the only ones I truly care about. The Elite Four is really just more of a DLC. So, but we are back again tonight, and we will also be talking about some of the strangest unsolved mysteries of all time. So, I'm going to preface this all really quick by saying I am already apologizing for butchering the language, because it will happen. It will. It's inevitable. So, I do apologize for that, and hopefully I don't butcher it too bad. Uh-oh. There we go. So, without further ado, let's get into today's stream session, and let's rock and roll. Alright, pitter patter, let's get at her, y'all. Alright. Controller died on me. I forgot to take her out of it. There we go. There we go. Right. Even though I may bring back the second player just simply because it's a lot easier. So. Let's see. Super potion. I did not see a switch, so if I am mistaken, I have left a switch unclicked. Water cooler. Oh, is this not a switch? It's this little pad. That's right. That's where we're at with this. Wait. Come on. Okay. And if you do enjoy this stream, with my daughter actually being present, let me know down in the comments, whether live or you're watching this after it's been live, simply so where I can kind of judge on how much people actually like watching a dad and daughter play video games, and mostly teach the daughter how to play video games. So just let me know in the comments, or you can hit me up privately if you want to do that. That's perfectly fine too. Okay. Alright. Nope, we're not gonna switch. Alright. So, of course, the first story we are going into tonight for the strangest unsolved mysteries. These are not necessarily murder cases or anything, it's just cases that have been deemed strange and unsolved. And they come from tons of different reports and websites, so nothing one specific. So. But this first one's actually called Sickening Noises. As I hear random noises in my back. Oh, it's my fish. Dum dum. This is actually kind of a recent one. Recent being, within the last 5-10 years. Are you gonna fight me? No, you're not gonna fight me. Good. I honestly don't remember this place too terribly much, so yeah. It's a lot of just me fucking guessing around. Well, I need that Pokeball. Alright. So, sickening noises. In December 2016, a CIA officer checked into the American Embassy Health Office in Havana, suffering from nausea, headache, and dizziness. Days later, 2 more CIA officers reported similar ailments by late 2018, the number grew to 26 Americans and 13 Canadians experiencing nausea, hearing loss, vertigo, nosebleeds, and focusing issues. In all cases, victims claimed that the symptoms were triggered by a strange noise they heard at their homes or hotel rooms they were staying. One person said the noise was so high-pitched. Another described a beam of sound pointed into their room. Some insisted that the noise more closely resembled marbles rolling all over the floor. The illness confounded medical experts. Doctors at the University of Pennsylvania who examined some of the victims diagnosed concussion-like symptoms but found no signs that they suffered concussions. We know what you might be thinking. The Cuban government is up to something. The Cubans vehemently denied they're responsible, and many American investigators believe that because they still don't know who or what made the victim sick. Was it a new type of poison? The CIA claimed it does not know of any weaponry that could cause these symptoms. What about an ultrasound? One theory holds that a pair of covert eavesdropping devices placed too close to each other by other Cuban agents may have inadvertently produced such a reaction, like the kind of feedback you hear when someone stands too close to a microphone. But the FBI has found no evidence to substantiate that argument. In fact, ultrasound is above the range of human hearing. Recordings of the sound from some of the victims only added to confusion. 2 scientists who study the recordings believe they capture the sound of lovelorn male crickets. One of the scientists, Alexander Stubbs of the University of California, Berkeley, says the insects are incredibly loud. You can hear them from inside a diesel truck going 40 miles an hour on the highway. Still, the scientists had no idea why the sounds might lead to the illness in humans. Let's heal my Pokemon. Maybe it was nerves. Cuba is a high-threat, high-stress post, at former embassy official told ProPublica.org. Diplomats were warned that there will be surveillance. There will be listening devices in your house, probably in your car. For some people, that puts them in high-stress mentality in a threat anticipation mode. True, but... Alright, let's grab this really quick. True, but then how would you explain what happened in China? In May of 2018, an American posted in the consulate in Guangzhou was diagnosed... frack. Sorry. Was diagnosed with the very same mystery illness. Ultimately, 15 Americans were evacuated. While the seemingly airborne cause of these brain injuries is still a mystery, the fallout is clear. The Americans removed 60% of their diplomats from Cuba and expelled 15 Cuban diplomats from Washington, D.C. The mystery sounds may well be the opening shot in a new kind of Cold War. These unsolved mysteries can easily be explained by science, though. Well, doesn't really sound like they explained it by science, though. I mean, that's really what the report says, so if they can't explain it, why haven't they listed it? That's just my thing. Belly flop. Right, fucker. No. I don't know. I'm curious on what you guys think about the mystery sound. The big common connection, though, is the fact that Cuba and China are both communist countries. And they're technically not big fans of ours. So. I don't know. Hard to really say. After working until I could fully believe that there would be some type of device that could do that. I mean, technology is kind of the war that we're in right now, whether you want to believe it or not. So, and about a recent situation we're in with the pandemic. Well, being political, I just kind of put that there. So, yeah. I'm not a scientist, so. Oh, let's do these out. Alright, that's right. And I'm poisoned now. That's great. I think I get my Instagram. I got this light set up so where I can do my phone mount over there and set up for Instagram lives. You won't be able to see me play though. You just see me looking away from the camera, which is always the best. So, oh come on, Weezing, freaking die, you fat bastard! Oh, I cured myself of poison. All right, fancy, super cool. Alright, come on. Electrode. Let's switch. Let's just switch. Let's do ground. So I don't have to fight that battle. Alright, do dig. Alright. Let's check this out. Oh, this should be one that many of you know, or at least should have heard about. But D.B. Cooper. You guys should know about that one, right? That's a very common, like, unsolved mystery. Even though I'm pretty sure I just read somewhere they found who he was a few years ago. I could be wrong. It's been multiple years. But I'm pretty sure I read somewhere about it. Yeah, could be wrong. Now let's see who they sent out. Nope. You can kill him. Alright. D.B. Cooper, who and where he is. November 24th, 1971, Dan Cooper was a passenger on Northwest Airlines Flight 305 from Portland to Seattle, a 30-minute flight. He was described by passengers and flight attendants as a man in his mid-40s wearing a dark suit with a black tie with a mother-of-pearl tie clip and a neatly pressed white collar shirt. He took his seat, lit a cigarette, and politely ordered a bourbon and soda, for which he paid cash for. Shortly after takeoff, he handed a note to a 23-year-old flight attendant who ignored it, assuming he was just handing her his phone number. Dan Cooper told her, "Miss, you better look at that note, for I have a bomb." The notes... okay. Sorry. Where does this take me? This is just gonna be a dead end. And battle. Oh, look at that! No battle. Alright. The note's exact wording is part of the mystery itself, since Cooper reclaimed it after the flight attendant read it out loud. Or read it out, sorry. But his demands were for $200,000 in negotiable American currency worth $1 million today. 4 parachutes and a fuel truck standing by in Seattle to refuel the plane upon arrival. The flight attendant brought the demands to the captain. The airline president authorized full cooperation. That other passengers had no idea what was happening, having been told that the landing was delayed due to mechanical difficulties. After 5:39 p.m., the plane landed. An airline employee delivered a cash-filled knapsack and parachutes, and Cooper allowed all passengers and 2 flight attendants to leave the plane. During refueling, Cooper outlined his plan to the crew, a southeasterly course towards Mexico with 1 further refueling stop in Nevada. 2 hours later, the plane took off. When it landed in Reno, Cooper's absence was noted. Cooper, whom the media mistakenly referred to as D.B. Cooper, was never seen or heard from again. No parachutes were found, and the ransom money was never used. And in 1988, a young boy on vacation with his family in Oregon found several packets of ransom money, identifiable by serial numbers, leading to an intense search of the area for Cooper and his remains. Nothing was ever found. For a time, it was speculated that Mad Men, which is fictional, Don Draper was the man who would become D.B. Cooper. In the real world, a parachute strap was found in 2017 at one of Cooper's possible landing sites. So one part they kind of left out is he parachuted down, which I'm kind of amazed that wasn't listed in the report. Maybe they changed some things up. D.B. Cooper should be one that everyone should know about, or at least know the gist, because that's a very popular one. I think that's still considered modern history, or recent history. It's only been 45 years. Not, I don't like how long it's been. It's beautiful. Alright, so the next one, it's called Living Statues. And again, I'm really just reading these off an article. I'm not making this shit up. So before someone gets pissy with me and upset because it sounds like BS, remind you, I didn't make these swords up. Oh shit. If he targets me, I'm done. Alright. So from 1917 to 1928, 500,000 people were afflicted with a ghastly condition that could be part of a plotline of a horror film. The victims, very much alive and conscious, found themselves in an inexplicably frozen state, their static bodies prison for their minds. Encephalitis lethargica, EL, also known as a sleeping sickness. Encephalitis. There we go. Encephalitis. Oh, I knew that word. First appeared in Europe and quickly spread around the world, reaching epidemic levels in North America, Europe, and India by 1919. About a third of those stricken with the illness died. Of the survivors, nearly half eventually found themselves unable to physically interact with the world around them, all the while fully aware of their surroundings. Though occasionally capable of limited speech, eye motion, and even laughter, they generally appeared as though they were living statues. Totally motionless for hours, days, weeks, and even years at a time. The cause is unknown, but one theory is brain inflammation triggered by a rare strain of Streptococcus, the bacteria responsible for many sore throats each year. Science best guess is that the bacteria mutated, provoking the immune system to attack the brain, leaving the victim helpless. None of this explains why the illness disappeared only to resurface sporadically, be it in Europe in the 1950s or in China about 10 years ago roughly, when a 12-year-old girl was hospitalized for 5 weeks with the disease. Are such occurrences the new normal, or are they signs that EL, the sleeping sickness, could be planning something bigger and scarier any day? A 2004 analysis of 20 patients with symptoms remarkably similar to the EL concluded that whatever ailments or whatever ailed them is still prevalent, and as such, history's so-called sleeping sickness remains such stuff of nightmare. But these crimes will never be solved. Crimes? Why are you calling them crimes in this article? It makes no sense. Weird. Let's do this one, so I'm just gonna butcher it a bunch of times. Thanks, Ron, for the like on Facebook. Much appreciated. Hope your weekend has been going great. Hope you've been enjoying yourself. Let's just go after Eradicate. I lost a Pokemon. Can't be the only one that died. So, this is called a Voynich manuscript. I'm sure I'm butchering that like crazy, because why not? Anyways, the Voynich manuscript is roughly a 250-page book written in entirely unknown language / writing system. It's been carbon dated back to the 1400s and includes illustrations of plants that do not resemble any known species. It's named for a Polish book dealer who purchased it in 1912. It is believed to have been intended as a medical text. Its first confirmed owner was George Beresch from 1585 to 1662. An alchemist from Prague who discovered it, taking up space uselessly in his library. Baruch tried to investigate the manuscript's origin, but to no avail. Oh, I meant to go to the other Pokemon. Oh. The manuscript changed hands for centuries until it was purchased by Voynich, who posited it that it was authored by Albertus Magnus, an alchemist, or Roger Bacon, an early scientist. However, some believe that Voynich fabricated the manuscript and its history all by himself. Various other hoaxes have also been proposed over the years. Of course, that wouldn't really explain the carbon dating of the paper and ink centuries after its first alleged discovery. The Voynich manuscripts remain as impenetrable and inexplicable as ever. I've heard that before. I don't remember hearing too much about it, but I remember reading about that in a history book while in, I think, in middle school or high school. That's the perk of a small town is we tend to go through history or go through classes a lot quicker because there's only ever, I think the most I've ever had in one class was like a dozen. I do mean like small town. My town had less than 200 people in it. We did not have a hospital. We had a grocery store for about 5 to 8 years living there, and then after that it closed down and it became so many other different things. Like, you know. Hey, friend, what's going on? Like my high school's graduation class was only 70. Again, average class size was less than 15. Most of mine, other than gym or my PE classes, most of my classes were like maybe 10. Maybe. I had several classes like accounting and web design, which was a new class at the time. Both of those had 4 people, same 4 people, myself included, being one of the 4. The 4 of us took those same 2 classes together. So. Ooh, the Pollock sisters. I haven't heard that name in quite some time. Right. Come on. Yeah, bro. No, I'll be fine. I will say this though, this past Friday, when I was live, was probably my best stream on Facebook this year. As well, live, we had, let me just pull up the stats on Facebook. While live, we had a total of 171 people over an hour span, keep in mind, come in and watch at least 5 minutes of it. We had over 300 that watched 3 minutes or more, and we had over 500 that watched 60 seconds or more. So that is fantastic. I love that. That honestly means a lot. That so many people would chime in, especially, or watch, sorry. And even more so because I was streaming with my daughter, so she really loves that type of stuff, and she loves getting into it, so I cannot wait to get her to play more video games that she's more coherent. That's not the right word. That she's just better at. So she would like to play Mario Party. We shall see. That takes a lot to teach. You gonna fight me? You better not fight me. Fuck you up, old lady. So it seems like I may be able to pass him. He's such a coward. I love it. Have I already been here? Does not look like it. I think at this point I'm really just searching for Pokeballs. There's nothing really in these rooms. Ah. Oh, okay. If I see that jump pad. Saw that jump pad. Dire hit, yep. Can't you see I'm hiding? Bitch, go away. Alright, let's just keep going. There, I swear there's something on the top floor. Okay, I was fuck, I went on the bottom floor. Great. Just keep climbing. Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming, swimming, swimming. I'm sure I'm gonna get demonetized for that. I feel like I've been on several of these floors already. Oh, really? I can't look at that? Oh, wow. Right, so I've definitely been up here. I feel like I'm missing something. Definitely feel like I'm missing something. Right, so top floor. Bite me. Alright, so let's talk about the Pollock sisters and whether or not they prove that reincarnation is a thing. So, we'll do it all while battling. Keep rocking. So stay tuned. Oh, fuck you, Ralphie. Dick for nose. Alright. Today, 24% of Americans believe in reincarnation, although scientists tend to poo-poo the possibility every once in a while. An unsolved mystery comes around that is so compelling and otherwise unexplainable that it gives even scientists pause. I like my pause there. That is what we have in the story of the Pollock sisters. In 1957, two young English sisters, Joanna Pollock, who was 11, and Jacqueline Pollock, who was 6, died in a tragic car accident. 1 year later, their mother gave birth to twins, Jillian, and Jennifer. When the twins were old enough to talk, they began identifying and requesting toys that had belonged to their dead sisters, pointing out landmarks only their dead sisters would have known, such as the school they attended, and sometimes panicking upon seeing cars idling. "The car is coming towards us to get us," they would reportedly shriek, as on one occasion or another. After the twins turned 5, these incidents became less frequent and the girls went on to lead normal lives. Still, though, the story of the Pollock sisters made its way to Dr. Ian Stevenson, who was alive from 1918 to 2007, a psychologist who studied reincarnation. After studying thousands of supposed cases, Dr. Stevenson wrote a book telling of 14 he believed to have been real, including that of the Pollock sisters. If you want to be spooked out by more unsolved mysteries, you can read his book of Science Mysteries No One Has Figured Out. Let's see if it tells us what the book title is. It does not. Okay. It just says Google Dr. Stevenson. Well, this website is not the best when it comes to explaining shit. So that's great. Alright, so there has to be a pad. Do I know where it's at? No, sure don't. Sure as shit don't. I don't think there was a pad in this one, so it was just... boss. I used to remember this shit all the time. I used to think this was the coolest thing. Okay. Excusez-moi. I have a key card. Did not know that. Clearly. Let's start opening up these doors. No, I don't need to go in there. I don't need to go in there. Maybe I do. What's up here? Oh. As I talk about possibly going there, I said fucking. Nope, okay. Have I fought you yet? I have not. Great. Oh, I've read this one before. I almost did a full-length video on this. Is this on Nintendo? Yes, Ivan, this is on Nintendo. This is the Nintendo Switch, which the game debuted on. This is Let's Go Pikachu. And if you like the older Pokemon, Pearl and Diamond, 2 new ones drop. 2 remakes come out on Tuesday. Oh, I didn't know string was possible. Yes. You have to have a capture card though. So, yeah, you gotta have a capture card and a computer in order to make it possible. It's just like how you would stream from like a PlayStation 3, 2, 1, or any of the Xboxes before the Xbox One, where it was integrated. And even then, most of those, the new ones, you can only stream to like Twitch or Facebook or maybe YouTube. I don't know. I know PlayStation can only do Twitch. I know they are rumored to be working on an fully integrated feature on Nintendo where you can do direct to Twitch. So, but I don't think anything really came of that yet. I think it's all just rumor and speculation. Ugh, turn around. Thank you. Alright, I gotta talk to you. Ah, he doesn't want to fight me. What type of Team Rocket grunt are you? Jeez. Okay. You're gonna lose, or you would lose. Come on, Jesse and James. Nobody cares. Jesse James. Arbok, yeah. Go figure. Alright, so let's do Splishy Splash, that should affect both of them. And then let's do Spy Spin on Leaving. Alright. Bought this with the special edition of Pikachu, so she can switch. Nice. Which game did you get though? Did you get Pikachu or Eevee? Then my dog got a whole bunch. Man, I feel you on that. So when I came back from overseas, I had a PlayStation 3 I brought with me. I had a limited edition special blue controller. And my wife and I, then fiance, rescued a dog. No, I guess we were married. Rescued a dog, and she chewed up my, like, day 4 or 5 of having her, she chewed up my PlayStation controller, just ripped it to shreds. Oh, I was so pissed. So now all my stuff is elevated, so she can't get to it. But I've never had that issue with a pet in the past. Bye, Eevee. Nice. There's kind of part of me that, like, I don't want to say upset, but is annoyed I let myself get caught up with, oh, it's Pikachu. It's Pikachu. I should be Pikachu. Because I like Pikachu a lot more than Eevee. But the more and more I play this, every time I'm just like, fuck Pikachu. Shit, fucking got Eevee. Eevee just looks cooler as somebody who sits on your shoulder, and just overall, like, looks better in this game. But could you evolve Eevee, or was he still restricted like Pikachu is? You can never evolve him. Like, I get that's why Pikachu can't evolve. Because, you know, story. But fuck, I want Raichu. Are you getting new Diamond Pearl? No. I did not like that generation of games. Or generation, period. I guess let me rephrase that. No, I'm not getting it immediately. Will I get it? Probably. Especially if it's on some type of like Black Friday or Christmas sale. Yeah, I'll get it. Because I have all the other Pokemon game. For every console. Or for every generational console. So, yeah, I'll probably get it. Just not when it releases. What about you, Ivan? Are you getting it? Come on, I'm hitting the right button. Or the right analog joystick, whatever you want to fucking call it. Exasperated. Why are you putting big ass words in this game like that? You know damn good and well. Kids will not be able to read that shit. I am, but same. If it goes on sale Black Friday, if not, I'll just buy it after. Yeah. Like, I'll probably get it next year, realistically. There are no games coming out right now, between now and the end of the year that I have any plans to purchase. So, but again, that all could change on the fly. It really just depends. Like, this is the first year I'm not buying Call of Duty. This may be the first time I just don't buy Call of Duty, period. And that's just... the last two have been not great. Warzone mostly is what really turned me off. A little salty. They got into the Battle Royale business and then they have such an issue with it, so you know. Alright. So as we face Giovanni for the second time, we are going to discuss the Solder Children. If you don't know this, pay attention, because it's actually the full-length story I have recorded. I just haven't decided how much editing I want to do, so bear with me. But that'll be on my other YouTube channel. Alright. Persian. Ah! What a waste of a freaking move! Jeez. Alright. So this story is very similar to the Pollock sisters about reincarnation. So, please don't die, Pikachu, but I think he will. Fuck, I'm dead. Yep. Let's just kill Persian. Alright, there we go. So George and Jeannie Solder of West Virginia were forced to cope not only with the immeasurable loss of their children, but also with the mysterious circumstances surrounding that loss. After the Solders' home burned to the ground on the night before Christmas in 1945, sorry, 1945. I can't talk tonight. Really can't. Stand closer. Alright. 5 of the 10 Solder children were still alive and accounted for, but what about the other 5? From all accounts, it would seem that they have just simply vanished into thin air. Notice how we don't say vanish into smoke. That's because in the ruins of the fire, zero physical evidence of the children could ever be found. Which is virtually impossible from a scientific standpoint, but that wasn't all that smelled off about the events of that night. Apparently, George tried to save the children who he believed were still trapped inside by using his coal truck, which strangely was inoperable. The phone lines in the house were found to have been cut, but a woman who claims to have seen all 5 missing children peering from a passing car while the fire was in progress, and a woman at the Charleston Hotel who saw the children's photos in the newspaper said she had seen 4 of the 5 a week after the fire. The children were accompanied by 2 women and 2 men, all of Italian extraction. She said in a statement, she stated, "I tried to talk to the children in a friendly manner, but the men appeared very hostile and would not allow any conversing or talking with the children." Which is already weird. The Sauter family theorized that the children had been kidnapped, perhaps in an attempt to extort money, perhaps to coerce George into joining the local mafia. The Sauters were Italian immigrants. Or perhaps in retaliation of George's outspoken criticism of Mussolini and Italy's fascist government at the time. Keep in mind this took place in 1945. From 1950s to until Jeannie Sauter's death in the late 80s, the Sauter family maintained a billboard on State Route 16 with a picture of 5 children vanished and offering a reward for information. The last, quote, known surviving child, Sylvia, 69, still doesn't believe her siblings perished in the flame. Like this is one of the stories I have fully recorded. I have all the theories out there and everything, but I haven't started editing it because there's just so much to it. And I'm trying to keep it under 30 minutes. But if I end up posting it, it'll be a premiere over on Sig Storytime on YouTube. And it'll be a full freaking probably hour, if not more, because I think I have about 2 hours worth of video recorded. And just pictures and content to go along with it. What a great way to end the stream. I have 7 minutes left. I just finished this. Let's just use this. What? It's because there's stairs? That's stupid. Should be able to use it. Yeah, I'm trying to think about games that are coming out this year. I really can't think of any of that. I feel like I absolutely need or even want. Let me pull up. Alright, let's see. I mean, Halo comes out in December, but I had Game Pass, so I'll get that regardless. So yeah, Battlefield 2042, that comes out on the 19th as well. But, I mean, again, not a big Battlefield fan. But I'll definitely give it a try since I have EA Pass. Thanks to Game Pass, though. Halo Infinite comes out December 8th. Again, simply have it because of Game Pass. Big Halo fan, so I'll at least play it. I don't know if I'll stream it. I haven't decided that yet. Let's see, the Pathless. That comes out. No. Let's see. there's really no. I don't want to say there's no good games coming out, but yeah. The next game I'm really looking towards would honestly be Pokemon Legends of Arceus at the end of January. But I don't know if I'll get that one released. Don't quote me on that. I think I may have actually pre-ordered that. There's a few games I pre-ordered. So let's see. Just gonna hang out here for a second because I'm actually wrapping up my stream here a bit. Destiny 2 Witch Queen, I'm looking towards that. I play that a lot when I'm not streaming. That comes out the end of February. I already had that pre-ordered. Maybe the WWE 2K22 game? Maybe, just because I have all the others. Yeah, there's Gotham Knights. I am looking for that, but that's next year. God of War next year. Suicide Squad next year. Of course, Avatar. Yeah, there's no games this remaining year that I am in the slightest looking towards at all. So, but with that said, let's get to the chatting screen. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for. I just got lightheaded. Thank you for hanging out with me tonight. Ivan, thanks for chatting with me. Thanks for chatting too, Fran. So it really does mean a lot. But we are done with tonight's stream. We are done with this weekend stream. We are wrapping up. I know I had still have like 2 minutes left roughly. But I'm going to go watch Shang-Chi and the 10 Rings or Jungle Cruise, whichever one my wife wants to watch. So we're going to get started on that. And don't forget, make sure you are like and follow the stream. If you're over on YouTube, please make sure you hit the like and subscribe button so stay up to date. And then, like I mentioned earlier, I do have a whole different YouTube channel called Six Storytime, 3 words, and that is where we discuss in length a lot of these stories that I may or may not cover here, but there's a lot of stories, and I have a new one coming out tomorrow morning. So Monday morning, like I do every Monday, and that one, what's that one about? I already forgot which one that's about. I think tomorrow is Devil's Tramping Ground. Yeah, I think it's Devil's Tramping Ground. So, but if you're not already following me on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, whatever, make sure you go follow the links down below in the description, and of course hit the like and follow and subscribe button to stay up to date. TikTok, Instagram, and TikTok and Instagram, I upload different stories over there, and Twitter and Instagram, you see all my promotions with my sponsors. Same with Facebook. But yeah, thank you so much for hanging out with me. I do greatly appreciate it. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your Sunday. Or Monday if you're that far ahead of me. But until next time, everyone, take care, stay safe, stay healthy, and as always, greatly appreciate that y'all are here. Until next time, I'll see you then.